so strong enough.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. We're doing the last part of the Archon Quest. So, let's start it.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Oh yeah, you fought that cryo Abyss Mage.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master D. Luke.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animal God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
Yeah, the disappearing guy.
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados's wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee.
Yeah.
Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven.
Yeah, you're so proud.
You flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse?
We don't know.
But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind.
Yeah, the Abyss Mage.
We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Let's hunt him down. Yeah, boy. Yeah, the Song of the Dragon and Freedom. Oh, brother. Don't tell me those are the ones I have to fight. Seems like it. Okay, let's see. We got cryo, so we need this.
Huh? What's this?
What is it, a Venti?
After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body.
That's weird.
It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair?
Nope.
But Jean and Master D. Luke are no doubt aware of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier.
It is.
But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven.
Oh, you are smart.
I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls. But it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Well, what are we waiting
Which
for?
means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the
Okay,
charge.
we're gonna kill him?
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
Me? Oh,
The
thank
Traveler?
you.
Correct.
Whoa.
But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power.
Wow.
Which means...
You tone-deaf bard, don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Aren't we just talking about how we could fight?
Hey, nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Yeah.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon. No pressure or anything.
Wow.
Humans
Paimon.
aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
It already has been 11 hours? Time flies.
It's a storm barrier.
Ooh.
It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm wait, what is that?
Oh no.
Enemy attack!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Why is it, Venti?
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations.
You don't say.
It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
Whoa, that's cool now.
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
Paimon.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Okay then.
It's stuck.
Yeah, there's a bunch of wind around there.
It's stuck!
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
Yeah, that's a hole.
I suppose we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up!
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct! That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent? Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower. Got lucky that time.
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now.
Oh.
These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
Oh, okay,
The
Venti.
markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act.
This old thing?
If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
Okay.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Whoa. Okay, that's cool.
Looks like we're right.
Yeah, we always right.
There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Okay, Jean.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh.
You do have a point.
Okay. Ooh, what happened? Yes, he broke a seal.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic! It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle!
Okay, this is the second one. Almost done.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground! One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken!
Yes, we unlocked the last one. See what happens now.
It's done!
Mm-hmm.
Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
Adventures into songs after we're done.
Really?
Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do—
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end. Despite all
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your—
As for Master Jean, responsibility perhaps. What about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you? She really is a chump. Mondstadt and its citizens enjoy them. I hope no one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that he has the right and freedom.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Okay, that was fun.
Look, there are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back.
Oh.
They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind.
Whoa.
To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots. Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. I'll extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration points. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Dvalin, I'm sorry this is hurting you.
Part. I don't like this part though. What's happening now?
Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. No, my sword! Now is our chance! Aim for the painted blood clot on his neck. Wouldn't gliding be faster? This is Dvalin's ace in the hole, Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Cool it!
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant.
Yeah.
Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first. I wonder if I'll ever get an op- That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this
Ano
crisis.
oops.
When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been weak? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. Aftermath. While Master Jean was away, fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. Oh yeah! I'm on. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, me too. But I have a hilly churls aren't usually. Our best guess is that they've taken over the hilly churls. That's right. And since I'm sorry. There's no time like the present, right? You bet. Awesome. Let's go. Wait for me. Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt.
Sweet talking
Nonsense. I speak from just looking for a quiet
while all the other.
thinking.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squat to get to the bottom? Then came that same day.
Inside the city.
Well, except for me, through the situation is.
The Abyss?
Yes.
What exactly?
There's more. The Abyss. Now, I think.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Are you sure? But look, hi Sarah.
Which should I choose?
So, Paimon thinks it's time to leave, Mons.
Huh, really?
Oh, hey, don't feel down. You'll always be. That's the spirit. All right, now let's eat before. That was. Of course. Well, I don't trust my. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre de Hamel.
May the animal Archon protect. I'm not really in a position to speak, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt. Fortunately,
pooping.
everything was resolved peacefully.
Now the Fatui have. They must be This time, they even lost their. Diplomatically speaking, they gained.
Sounds like quite this. We cannot ask you to keep. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see.
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty isn't waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake! I found that bar. Is it he left? The symbol. I wanted to stop him, but Jean.
Paimon
It's here.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only... so you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Wow.
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
Yeah, I just...
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well, but I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion wine. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club.
Okay, let's see. Everyone?
Up till the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the 4 winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard's Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a prince who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin? They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. I think so too. Apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. Kaya shared some new... they were probably trying to turn Dvalin... I think so too. Apparently. If you want to chat, now's the time.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7 all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your brother, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I? We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your brother, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
Maybe.
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Lewin. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Yeah.